Virgo in the 11th South Node. The Scorpio's energy here, an ascendant Scorpio specifically, with the South Node in the 7th house, which is going to be Taurus's energy for Scorpio. Just pick up this energy real quick. Right, so we have Juno in Virgo, which is the asteroid of marriage and partnerships, in the house of companions, when it has to do with coming together, groups of people, communities of people. South Node sits in the 12th house, which is the house of the unknown, the subconscious, imagination, and inspirations. Scorpio's energy is about transformation. Jasmine card came out. Talks about avoiding doubts, trusting in your own judgment, understanding that you are exactly where you need to be. Card number is 10. Alright. So you can reduce that down to a number 1, which is all about manifestation. 32 with Oleander. It speaks about thinking things through, having some sort of victory. Anytime I see the snake, I see lots of wisdom and knowledge that you may have. All right. But this can also speak about having clouded decisions and uncertainty about certain situations. The Jasmine card is giving me the energy of the Star card. It's saying here on the opposing end, it's all about hope, light, and good in the darkness. All right. So even if you don't know which path you're meant to go down here, it's almost like you have the sword to remove anything that no longer serves you. And then here we have the Ragwork card, number 36. Speaks about being restricted by one's regrets, uniqueness, and appreciation. When I think of uniqueness, I think of Aquarius's energy. Right? Because Aquarius is a very unique. Both ruled by, what is it, Saturn, I think it's Capricorn and Aquarius, but Aquarius is also ruled by Uranus, which is all about very unique energy. All right. Brings in change. Down at the bottom of the deck is the energy of Poppy. Speaks about moving forward. So with Virgo's energy here, I'm seeing the energy of the Hermit. With the 11th house, again, I'm seeing Aquarius's energy. South Node can speak about past karma, challenges, natural gifts. All right, but overall, past life energy. The Astral Oracle here for the Jasmine card. The energy of the Sun. Down at the bottom of the deck, the 6th house. Virgo's energy, which came out here. All right. Speaks about overall equilibrium, mind, body, and spirit. Being of service to others. Having a daily routine pertaining to your overall health. What you eat, the way that you exercise, your sleeping patterns. Being very organized, detail-oriented. 7th house relationships. All right. Maybe you're uncertain about a certain relationship. So here with the Jasmine energy, there seems to where you know you're on the right path with the energy of the Sun. Speaks about you being directly connected to source. The 7th house is a relationship, a contract, could even be a partnership. All right. Why is Ragwork here with the uniqueness and appreciation? The energy of the Moon, you could be very intuitive, even have some sort of psychic abilities. You're able to really connect to the energy of the conscious, the universal consciousness. And then we have Sirius down at the bottom of the deck, which is the asteroid of parenting, nurturing, and of agriculture. All right, so it could be very significant, again, to your overall health. All right, Sirius is currently in your sign. All right, so Scorpio's energy. And this could be Scorpio wherever it is in your chart. You could be an ascendant, a sun, a moon. It could be anywhere in placement, you know, north node, south node for you, and whatever house it falls in as well. All right, so Sirius and Scorpio at this time, very significant. So I have the sun and the moon here with the relationship right in the middle. This is giving me divine masculine, divine feminine energy, and having some sort of relationship and or partnership with this energy here. It's almost like the yin and the yang. Okay. So the numbers I'm seeing here, Jasmine card has the number 10, Oleander is the number 32, and then I have the number 36. So I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune card here. I'm seeing the Lovers card with the number 6, and the number 9, I'm seeing Virgo's energy. The Lovers card is about making a specific decision. All right. The Wheel of Fortune card always brings in a sense of good luck and new opportunities coming your way. Things shifting in your favor. The Hermit card speaks about going on some sort of soul's journey, really searching for some sort of truth from within. Okay. And having on the number 6 here, which is giving me overall it's like balance. All right, it's giving me a spiritual balance here because I am seeing the energy of the sun and the moon. Angels of abundance. Thank you. Employment change. Your career path is leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. All right, so the 6th house does have to do with what you do for work. All right, it has a lot to do with day-to-day routine. All right, so you're putting in some sort of hard work at this time. It is an earth element. You could be doing something very practical in order to gain finances as well. It is safe for you to receive. It says the more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. You could be doing some sort of charitable work, which is Cancer's energy. It's more of a maternal energy. And that's why I see Sirius here, parenting, being very nurturing towards others. You could be a healer as well. Attracting and not chasing is what's on the bottom of the deck. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. Okay. I want to pull from the Moonology deck here. Let's see what energy is significant to the overall reading. See if I can get some extra messages. What do you need to release? Waning moon cycle, which is what we're currently in at this time. As I split the deck, full moon and Pisces, balancing spirituality and practicality. All right, so something that you do for work on a day-to-day basis has something to do pertaining to the hard work that you're putting in that's allowing you to remain balanced. All right, when it comes to your spirituality as well. All right, so you could be doing some sort of spiritual work. Possibly even from home. I do have the energy of the 4th house here. Something that could be self-expressive is the energy of the 5th house. All right, something creative, something unique here. All right, it does say think things through. All right, and this is about you avoiding your doubts and really stepping into the energy that's meant for you. All right, this is about you definitely trusting your own judgment. Communication is key, so Gemini's energy very significant. Has something to do with maybe public speaking. You could have some sort of knowledge about technology. All right, how the universe works maybe. All right, our full moon just happened in Gemini. Could have been very significant to some sort of completion for you. Down at the bottom of the decks is the waxing moon cycle. The energy is now gaining momentum, but this will happen once the new moon in Sag happens, which is on December 12th. So from December 13th forward, we're going to have Mercury going into retrograde in Capricorn. All right. But what's going to happen is the waxing moon cycle will then happen. And that's where whatever you set your intention on for that new moon in Sagittarius, which is the ruler of the 9th house, has a lot to do with higher knowledge, spirituality, foreign travel, your belief systems, things like that. All right, I'm seeing it being very significant. So from the fall time to the springtime could be very significant. We had eclipses in the fall time. We'll also be experiencing eclipses when spring season hits in 2024, which is normally around March. All right, with Aries season starting there. All right, let's move forward. What are the messages we need to see? This is the higher self oracle deck. Higher self oracle deck. You could be collaborating with others as well, as I'm looking at Virgo in the 11th house. Virgos are very analytical. Okay, so you could be doing some sort of research. Could even be a research project. All right. South Node energy could be a natural gift from a past lifetime of yours. All right, in which you're meant to collaborate with other communities of people. The energy of the 11th house is the energy of the water bearer. So you could be pouring out the knowledge that you have into the universe, right? Specifically about your belief system. Okay. Happiness, whatever this is bringing some sort of happiness in for you. Happiness is overall Leo's energy. It has to do with brings you joy, contentment, and peace into your life. Here's the energy of vision. Vision is the energy of the planet of Neptune, which actually just went direct yesterday. The 6th of December could have been very significant for an overall change in your life, as we had the moon in Virgo opposing the energy of Neptune going direct in Pisces. Virgo being the 6th house, Pisces being the 12th house, and yesterday was 12-6. Very significant to the overall energy of vision. Vision pertaining to communication. All right, so if you're communicating, utilizing the energy of your intuition could be very significant. And acceptance. I'm seeing you being able to really tune into the energy of your shadow self. All right, and accepting the person that you are today. All right, and knowing and accepting that you are unique. All right, the uniqueness here on this ragwork card. So the Hierophant, the Hermit energy, it gives me overall where you have to really tune into self, search for your truth, and this is your spiritual truth, right? And what belief system do you believe in? And it normally takes for someone to go into deep isolation and solitude in order for you to do this, okay? In order for you to face your shadow self, all right? There's angel guys trying to send you messages here with the listen coming out. And again, you're attracting and not chasing. Okay. I have mermaid messages here. Let's see what comes out. I've been receiving the energy of communication coming out this deck a lot. All right, and I do have communication is key here with the new moon in Gemini that came out of the Moonology deck. Let's see what's very significant overall. I'm being called to pull this one. Be spontaneous. All right, and I feel that Sagittarius's energy is someone that's very spontaneous, loves to travel, loves freedom and adventure, loves to gain lots of knowledge. All right, is all tuned into the energy of growth and expansion. All right, good luck and abundance is what's meant to come in at this time. The energy of the sun and the moon, very, very significant here. Down at the bottom of the deck, waiting. All right, maybe you're waiting for your specific time. Okay. Why are you waiting? Let's see here. What are your soul's journey focused on at this time? I think I just saw courage and indecision. All right, this card specifically spoke about needing to make a decision. You have clouded decisions here. And again, once you see the snake, it always speaks about you having lots of wisdom and knowledge. And I feel that you're able to really tune into the energy of your third eye with vision. All right, and see things that others may not be able to see. All right, it's because of the relationship that you have here with the energy of the divine. All right, with higher power. Let's get a little bit more from the soul's journey. I'm looking at the throat chakra here in my energy deck. It speaks about self-expression, speaking your truth, acknowledging your power to communicate. All right, so the throat chakra be very significant. There's courage. I shuffled already and it came out again. This is Leo's energy. It speaks about determination, courage, your loyalty towards something. All right. It says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So maybe whatever you feared in the past, you now have the courage and the confidence to move forward with, because you've gained your strength after going through some sort of journey here. And again, it had a lot to do with your spiritual journey. Maybe you had to learn how to nurture yourself. Peace. Didn't I just say something about the fifth house is where you gain joy, contentment, and peace? Fifth house energy. Courage right away is giving me the energy of the lion, right? Which is the representation of Leo's energy. Who rules Leo? The energy of the sun. Represents the fifth house. All right. Peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Alright, let's go on with the 7th house relationship card, vision. Alright, what's all this wisdom and knowledge that you have? Why is it significant to the reading? Change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Alright. So the sacral chakra could be very significant here, as I'm seeing lots of orange. I'm seeing orange on the side of this card here. The oleander, orange. And the change is orange. All right, so something pertaining to your creativity. All right, the feminine energies in your overall chart as well. All right, I said that this reading could be for an ascendant, a moon, a sun sign, Scorpio, but also Scorpio's placement wherever that is in your chart. Taurus's energy sits in your 7th house, which we've seen 7th house come out, and Taurus's energy is ruled by Venus. It's the feminine energy. All right, so you have a relationship here in which you're able to expand your vision. All right, Neptune is in Pisces, just going direct, and I believe Pisces is going to be your, what is it? Is it your 5th house? I think so. I should double check. All right, Scorpio, so Pisces is your 5th house. All right, and it's the house of the sun, right? Of Leo's energy. All right, so that's why I'm seeing lots of orange. Orange is the energy of what? The sun, right? Let's see what's going on here with this moon energy. It speaks about your perception on specific, your emotions. All right, you facing the shadow side of yourself here. I'm seeing lots of fixed energy here, lots of mutable energy here. All right, so definitely needing to be opened up to change, purpose, and patience. If you know what your purpose is here, still have, you have patience. And I feel it's because you're going through some sort of employment change, and everybody will. I've been reading for a lot of signs so far, and everybody's experiencing changes due to Uranus being in Taurus and its fall energy. It's not comfortable there. All right, Uranus rules over Aquarius. It would be domicile in Aquarius. It's definitely in Leo. I want to say exalted. All right, it's comfortable there. But at its fall in Taurus, so it's not comfortable there. All right. Let's see. Something very significant to Sirius's energy being in Taurus. For Scorpio's energy opposing, that's in the 7th house. All right. So you being someone very compassionate, possibly even focused on your overall, again, your health, very significant. Watching what you eat. Being very connected to flowers at this time, which I chose to start my reading off with my flower deck because it represents the seasons. Okay. Worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Look at that deep purple. The color of the crown chakra. Now I'm seeing double purple. Purple is a color of royalty. Okay. The very first card that I pulled here had purple and teal, which is blue. I said something about seeing the energy of the throat chakra. Blue. Alright, look at how the colors kind of go together. There's that purple, there's that bright blue in the sword energy. And here's the purple and the blue here. Look at how this looks like the energy of the sun as well. Courage, right? Determination, loyalty. Loyalty and royalty is what I just heard. Alright. Interesting. Alright, let's see. I see loneliness down at the bottom of the deck. And always understand you're never alone. Alright, you may be worried about that if you have something going on pertaining to facing your shadow side. Alright, but that's just your perception of things at this time. You're never alone. I'm telling you, health is very significant right now. It says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Your soul lives inside your body. You have to take care of your body in order for you to take care of your soul. So the 6th house being very significant in this reading, it came out here, Virgo on the astro days, and I seen sustainability here earlier with the 6th house. Excuse me. Surrender. I can release my need to control. All right. Very significant to the readings. Be spontaneous though. I feel that that message is coming in when it says here, be open to change, be open to freedom and adventure in a different way, being spontaneous. All right, something pertaining to Gemini energy is coming in. We will be experiencing Jupiter and Gemini in, I think it's May of 2024. All right. May 25th of 2024, Jupiter enters Gemini. Excuse me, my throat chakra is going crazy. Jupiter is at its detriment in Gemini because Jupiter normally rules over Sagittarius, right? So it has a lot to do with how to work well with those energies. Communication is going to be key because Gemini rules over the energy of communication. Also has a lot to do with transportation, as well as local communities. Has to do a lot with siblings, cousins, neighbors. All right, when it comes to intellectual pursuits, you doing some sort of study, research, if you're meant to write a book, if you are, you know, doing some sort of podcast, if you're working online, doing something in the media. All right, music could be very significant as well if you're working on, you know, putting out music. So the Spirit's asking for you to be open to change, really focus in on your health and not worry too much. Do whatever is going to bring you in the energy of peace. That's when you know you're on the right path, and you have to do and be in the courage to do so. All right. Let's see what the energy deck has, because I was looking at, again, I write on my cards, I was looking at the bottom, on the top of the deck had the throat chakra there. All right, and contract down at the bottom of the deck, which we saw here with 7th house. 7th house speaks all about contracts. All right. You could be getting some sort of music deal, you know, record deal. All right. 11th house energy, it's giving me Aquarius. Again, Aquarius represents the energy of the star card, which is something that you may have hoped, you dreamed, and you desired, all right, in the past. And that's what you want to bring into manifestation here. All right. Again, I'm seeing South Node here, so this can be a karmic challenge for you. This is something that you may have a dream of in your past life, right? You have some sort of natural gift for, in which you're required to put in lots of hard work. All right. I'm seeing rest and rejuvenation is needed at this time. Maybe you're taking a pause. Look at how it came out, number 19. That's the energy of the sun. It says relaxation and meditation. It's time to relax, let go, open up to peace and wisdom. What came out here? Peace. All right. I said something about the oleander card coming out with the energy of orange, creativity. All right, but I said the snake had a lot to do with wisdom and knowledge about something. All right. You can't be in clouded decisions right now. You have to trust, think things through so that you could have some sort of planning victory. All right, and whatever it is that you're doing, you're changing here. Down at the bottom of the deck, I see hostilities. All right, so again, it could be a challenge for you. Or that's what was needed in the past, was rest and rejuvenation for you to be able to open up to this change. Patience. Rest and rejuvenation, patience. I feel the spirit is saying whatever's meant to come through is going to come through anyway. Look at that. 16 is the number right before the energy of the star card. 16 is the energy of the tower. It's Scorpio's energy. All right, and who did I said I was reading for or tuning into is the energy of Scorpio. All right, so I'm an Aquarius. Scorpio is in my 10th house, right? I'm a Sagittarius rising. Scorpio would sit in my 12th house, which is all about Neptune's energy and where that is right now. Expanding vision when it comes to being able to tune into, you know, the energy of the unknown. Things that exist without physical form is what it is. Understanding psychic abilities, tuning into the energy of your intuition, your maternal instincts, all right? And being really tapped into psychic abilities. All right, being able to understand the synchronistic signs and messages that are coming through from the divine. Cornucopia. Wishes fulfilled in the form of financial riches, job fulfillment, romantic love, or all. Work about to pay off. Spirit applauding all of your efforts. Look at all that food there. This is about you reaping the fruits of your labor. Where does labor take place? In the 6th house. It's hard work. All right. Also requires lots of patience because it requires work to be organized. All right. Very specific, very detailed oriented when it is that if you're doing some sort of, again, public speaking, communication, it's key. All right. Maybe you're meant to teach something. All right. 9th house energy is higher learning. It could be a different language. All right. Again, if it has anything to do with spirituality and not actual religion, all right, all it is required for you to have knowledge about it and for you to be able to speak to others about this. You could do some sort of public speaking again. It's giving me the energy of you overall being courageous, being very stern, being very disciplined in your overall energy, staying very studious and focused on what it is that you are gaining knowledge about. It's King of Swords energy, which is Gemini energy, right? But it's also giving me the King of Wands, something that you're truly passionate about, and you can turn your passion into creativity where you are able to really tune into the energy of being able to teach others what you know. And it also has to do with public speaking. All right. You are meant to be a leader in some way. Angel of Balance is down at the bottom of the deck. What was I saying? I was seeing here is the energy of balance. The sun and the moon, the yin and the yang, the energy of being able to take action, but also allowing the divine to bring in what's meant to come in. The energy of receptivity is there. Okay. Clear this up really quickly. I'm going to leave what's most significant out here. Again, Spirit is asking that you be spontaneous at this time. Happiness, vision, and acceptance. Maybe you were given some sort of vision and you know what your purpose here is. We did see purpose down at the bottom of the deck as well. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy, and I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Crown chakra, throat chakra. This green in here, I'm seeing the heart chakra as well. Leo's energy, which is the sun, rules over the heart chakra. All right, and again, here's the orange, which is giving me the sacral. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without moving. When you bring something into manifestation and you put creativity in it, it's the energy of the Empress. All right, it's meant for you to birth something new, something creative that's meant to grow, and something that you can manifest into something very beautiful, right? All right, so jasmine, oleander, and ragwort are the energies of the flowers I was getting out of my deck here. And I said something about flowers being very significant to the reading. Spirit is asking that you rest and rejuvenate, have patience, because cornucopia is coming in for you, which is you reaping the fruits of your labor. You're meant to remain balanced this time. All right. So just surrender to the experience overall. All right. You're going to be going through some sort of employment change. And it's okay, it's safe for you to receive. Let's look at the manifestation here. What's meant to come in? Where I have Gemini at the bottom of the deck. Interesting how that's the new moon in Gemini. And this manifestation deck from Moonology. And this one is the one that came out for us. All right, so communication is key. And thinking it through. All right, very significant. Which one was it that said thinking it through? There's that oleander card. It spoke about thinking things through. Right over on this side here. I know you might not be able to see it, but I'm like, I know I just saw that. Thinking things through. All right. This is utilizing your mind. All right. In a very creative way. And we are in the age of Aquarius, right? Pluto's going to be moving into Aquarius, which the transformation that's happening right now is we're going to be experiencing lots of changes when it comes to technology. All right, so that's why it's super important for us to focus on our health at this time, because a lot of the jobs are going to be taken over, where you're going to be able to work from home and you're not going to have enough time to actually get up and move. So make time, all right? Make time for you to remain balanced with your overall health, your mind, body, and your spirit. Okay. Manifestation. Unleashing your kindest self as well with the first quarter moon in Capricorn. Capricorn energy, I just said it was like, could be very structured. All right, Saturn's energy is all about discipline, authority, responsibility. All right, where you are meant to accomplish your goals. Okay, as I split the deck, new moon in Leo, shine. All right, so we've seen that energy come out as well. And being proud of yourself with the last quarter moon in Taurus. All right, Taurus has a lot to do with you tuning into the energy of your self-esteem. Leo's energy is all about the way that you self-express. Both fixed energies, they normally don't like change. All right, but you're being asked to be open to change and really unleash your kind of self. All right, so I feel like if you are waiting on some sort of change, all right, continue to have hope. All right, that's what I'm seeing there. right, let's see here. Two of Cups down at the bottom of the deck. Venus and Cancer's energy. It's about a spiritual union. Divine feminine and masculine energies coming together, which is what we saw when I said the sun and the moon were there. The Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, a new opportunity, express creativity and emotion. The World card in the Ace of Pentacles, one cycle ending, a completion to begin a new one here. Something very practical that's meant to offer some sort of financial gain. Could also be a new job, a new car, all right? Something that is, how do you say it? Something that you can just physically touch is what I'm getting. All right, you're starting a new job. This is something that you're going to be excited about. Interesting. There's a message meant to come through. I had a YouTube notification, but it didn't say from who or what it was about, which never happens. Spirit says continue shuffling and spread the cards. I'm going to do a Celtic cross. Scorpio, you come out in your own energy. Six of Cups, Sun and Scorpio. So this could be for a sun sign Scorpio. This specific deacon is the second deacon in Scorpio season. Normally it starts, is it October 31st? Now, November 2nd through November 11th could be very significant. November 2nd through November 11th. Vesta went retrograde on November 2nd, right, which is the asteroid of spirituality. We had Saturn go direct, right, and we had the last quarter moon in Leo. What other energies that we have? Mercury entered Sagittarius, which is in its detriment energy. Mercury is the ruler of Gemini, all right, opposing the energy of Sagittarius. But there's some sort of information that's meant to come in here. We also have Venus enter Libra, which was in this domicile energy on November 8th. This card could be pertaining to children, all right, someone from your past life, someone wanting to come in and reconcile. What's the challenge here? Ten of Pentacles. It has a lot to do with your stability, your financial security. Mars in Gemini. Could have been going through some sort of stress, anxiety, worries. We did see the worry card come out in the Soul's Journey deck. You could be worried about finances, but there's someone from your past that's meant to come back in. All right, what's the goal here overall? What's this person's goal? All right, could be an Aries, someone that is in a position of power. All right, or this could be you if you're on some sort of spiritual journey. Again, you could have tuned into the energies of some sort of transformation with the Scorpio energy. All right, the difficulty right now is your overall finances, and maybe it's because you're trying to start some sort of business. The Aries energy is an entrepreneur, okay? Down at the bottom of the deck, it's because of the knowledge that you hold. You're meant to teach others, or you're continuing to study some sort of knowledge. Page of Swords energy. There goes the Wheel of Fortune I was seeing earlier. All right, and it came out with the Six of Swords. It's because you're moving on to something that was actually meant for you. All right, when we see the energy of the Wheel of Fortune or any major arcana in that fact, it has a lot to do with something that was fated to happen. All right, something that's meant to put you back on the path that you're meant to be on. And there's the Gemini energy, okay? So I was seeing the energy of the Lovers card here, and there's Pisces with the Hangman. All right. You were meant to gain a specific perspective and make a decision here. All right, you were meant to move on to something. Mercury in Aquarius, this energy is almost like you're doing something that is very like innovative, right? Where you're meant to release yourself from so much mental energy, mental conflict, and for you to really step into the energy of understanding your emotions as well, utilizing emotion and creativity in order to express. All right. Scorpio energy is where you dive deep into your emotional feelings, which is the Six of Cups energy. Here I have some sort of spiritual awakening that you went through, some sort of aha moment, epiphany, right? It has a lot to do with you really being in the energy of awareness at this time with the Judgment card. Seven of Cups, Venus and Scorpio, current transit, and its detriment. All right, and I feel that this is what the card was speaking about earlier when it said to have clouded decisions. It's because you feel like you have many options at this time. What you need to focus on is whatever you have wisdom and knowledge about at this time. All right. The Sword is here. Normally the swords always speak about needing to cut off what no longer serves you, right? It speaks about you gaining knowledge and you being very dedicated to what you do for work, all right? Not pertaining to overall relationships. So I feel the relationship that you're gaining at this time is whatever you're gaining knowledge about, all right? It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. This intimate relationship that you may have could be something that you feel is passionate towards you, whether it is something platonic, all right? It could just be a friendship. It could be, again, a new career that you're starting, all right? So Seven of Cups energy is the energy of illusions, right? It's you coming out of the energy of illusions is what we're trying to do here. And that's Neptune going direct, all right? It's illusion now versus the energy of you stepping into reality, all right? So that Hangman technically should be in the energy of what? This energy should be reversed now because you're no longer holding back. It's all about you gain new perspective already. All right. It should be this way. Or now your mind is illuminated to what you've seen. All right. I see Sagittarius, Pisces. I'm seeing Gemini, all mutable energy. Virgo's also here. Let's see what the overall environment around you is like at this time. Wow, King of Pentacles. So heavy on the Virgo, whatever was a challenge for you in the past now, I see you really stepping into that power. That 10 of Pentacle energy, Mercury in Virgo is exalted, means you are aware of what's meant to come up for you. And I feel your overall environment around you right now is the same energy as the King of Pentacles. This is somebody that is a great person to work for. This is somebody that you can really go to find some sort of financial support. All right, this could be someone, again, that has lots of wisdom and knowledge. All right, this could be a great business owner as well, financial-wise. All right, you could be seen as a person with heavy responsibility. Saturn and Sag. And I spoke about the King of Wands earlier. All right, public speaking, someone that's very creative. All right, very dedicated to their work, and someone that is meant to teach. All right, and this is why it's a heavy responsibility, is because you feel like so burdened. Everybody's going to want to come to you for the knowledge and the wisdom that you have. All right, what is it that you fear? It says, I find the inner strength to face the fear with confidence. Is what the Courage card said. It's the energy of the sun, right? Let's see. Page of Pentacles. Maybe you fear that you don't have enough knowledge so far. All right. Page of Pentacles is someone that is going to school, is someone that is very studious. All right. Down at the bottom of the deck, I said I seen the King of Swords earlier. You fear that you don't have enough knowledge, Page of Pentacles, but you are actually the King of Swords. You know more than what you think. Okay. This person can be very aloof, very detached, but it's because he's super focused on what solely is this person's goal. And whatever it is that you're studying, whatever it is that you've been focused on, you could be publicly speaking about it. All right. And it could definitely be a mental overload as well. All right, causing some sort of stress, anxiety, and or worries. But it's because of all the fast in communication that's coming in for you. That's why I feel Spirit told you earlier, rest and rejuvenate. And it's really time for you to focus in on healing. Because whatever it is that's required is for you to be able to tap into the energy of the subconscious as well as the energy of the consciousness, right? Sun and the moon. Three of Pentacles. There's the energy of the collaboration I was speaking about. Very significant in what you do for work. Mars in Capricorn is in its exalted energy. I'm seeing a lot of exalted energy here as well. The only detrimental energy I see here is Venus in Scorpio, which means that this is something that's meant to be kept secret as well. All right, whatever this love affair is, it's meant to be kept secret. And that could be explaining the Lovers and the Pisces energy as well. All right, this has a lot to do with the energy of the subconscious. It's something that you keep in your mind. But if you were meant to publicly speak in order to collaborate with others, maybe you're meant to share your ideas or your belief system with others and how you view the world. All right, let's get one for the overall. There's that Nine of Swords again. It's mental overload, and it's going to break down here. Where you're on the verge of breaking down, it's time for you to really rest and rejuvenate. All right, maybe you feel that you've missed out on an opportunity, but what's happening here is that you're being asked to start adapting to change, and that's why I've seen so much mutable energy here. You're meant to stay versatile and remain balanced within the energy of the subconscious and your consciousness, right? Because if you don't, then what did I say? Jupiter and Gemini was at its detriment. Look at this card. It can almost feel like you're mentally entrapped. All right, you're meant to stand your ground. Obviously, accept the opportunity, but utilize it to really manifest in which you're meant to, again, be creative. The Empress is the queen, all queens in one. All right, very passionate, very loving, very intelligent, but also very practical in her energy. Notice the Magician holds all suits in tarot. And then here we have the Hermit, which is what I saw in the very beginning. All right. The Hermit is someone that searched for the star. What did I say the star was? A hope, a dream, a desire. Is where you have faith, all right, and your dreams overall. You're meant to continue taking action. You're meant to continue gaining knowledge. You're meant to continue staying in the energy of nurturing, all right, and being very compassionate with others. But you're also required to put in lots of hard work, all right. It may seem that you want to win at all costs, but it's only because you want to remain in the energy of being in progress, all right, towards the star, which is your overall goal here. It's a slow and steady pace here. All right, but you're meant to really tap into the energy of understanding what is unknown. That's one thing I want to clarify. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh. I said I want to clarify Venus and Scorpio. And why does it feel so much like an illusion? It's because you have some sort of attachment to whatever this is. You have to make sure that you choose the right cup. Venus and Scorpio's energy, again, is at its detriment. It's not comfortable there. Right? It's not comfortable there. It's working with its least strength. So Venus being the ruler of Taurus, all right, and wherever that falls in your chart. And again, I said Scorpio was what we were reading for, okay? And I said the opposing energy to Scorpio was Taurus, which sits in the 7th house, and that's the energy of what? The relationship, the contract, the partnership that you have here. But look how toxic this is. Okay. So if Venus is in Scorpio, which is Venus is the ruler of the 7th house, that means that whatever sits on the other side of this energy, it's toxic. Okay. Be very careful in which way you choose. All right. This could mean addictions. All right. Codependency. I think it's an overall way for you to really tune in instead of this Capricorn negative attachment. Notice how this one is covered by the sun. Bright. Here we have night. Okay. There's a big difference here. This is Gemini, Mercury's energy. This is Capricorn, Saturn's energy. Where's Mercury right now in Capricorn? Careful, guys. Okay. Very, very significant. So again, Saturn's energy, Capricorn, Aquarius could be very significant. 10th and the 11th houses, and Gemini's house, which is 3rd house. All right, 10, 11, and the number 3. Gemini energy, 3rd house, communication. Just getting what I'm getting, guys. All right. Let's see, what were the energies that came out overall? Any specific days I need to tell you about? Or let's ask Spirit. I have Pisces, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Gemini, Cancer, Aquarius, Virgo. I'm seeing Taurus and Libra, Leo, Scorpio, Aries, and again Virgo. Alright, what days could be very significant to this overall energy? What days could be very significant to the overall energy? Thank you. Saturdays could be very significant with heavy responsibility. Saturn and Sag. So Saturdays during Sagittarius season could be very significant. That is going to be, let's check it out. Alright, so the 2nd could have been very significant, the 9th and the 16th. Okay, of December. The 2nd, the 9th, and the 16th. So we did see the Hermit energy come out, which is the number 9, and 16 was the Tower card. All right. So the 16th is going to be the last deacon, all right, which is represented by the 10 of Wands, all right, in Sagittarius season. So the 16th could be very significant to you feeling extra burdened. Be careful, not this weekend, the following. All right. Anything else we need to know, Spirit? Wow. Here is the moon in Sagittarius. So Monday is also being very significant during Sagittarius season. The 4th, the 11th, and the 18th. All right. Specifically, this is the 2nd deacon in Sagittarius season, which is going to be, I believe the 11th could have been very significant as well. The 11th on a Monday could have been very significant. Okay. Which is upcoming. This upcoming Monday could be very significant to you feeling like you need some sort of spiritual strength. Maybe you're going through a lot right now. All right. Yeah, so these last 2 deacons being very significant. Mondays and Saturdays. All right, so I'm giving you guys the 11th, and I'm also giving you the 16th. So I'm getting. Hangman. It's giving me a time for you to reflect, take a pause. All right. And I said earlier, this card should be turned this way. All right. So maybe something having to do with ending a specific cycle. 9s and 10s speak almost to completion. All right. I'm getting a time to give rather than take. I just saw the 6 of Pentacles, which is the opposing energy of Scorpio. And that's where the moon sits in Taurus. The 6 of Pentacles energy. Okay. Moon in Taurus. Spirit said check the date for when the moon is in Taurus. Interesting. Moon goes in Taurus as soon as we hit winter solstice. And that's when the sun goes into Capricorn. Alright. So, that falls on a Thursday. Yes. The 21st of December, very significant to what I just saw, which was the moon in Taurus, 6 of Pentacles, a time to give rather than take. The 21st of December is like a few days right before we hit Christmas. All right, so a lot of gift giving obviously is going to be taking place. All right. The moon in Aquarius could be very significant as well, and that's going to be happening on the 16th, which is on Saturn's day. Okay. So the 16th pertaining to this energy here, when the moon goes into Aquarius, and when Saturn's energy here, very significant to Sagittarius season that we're currently in right now. All right, so Saturn day during Sagittarius season, and the moon is in Aquarius, and that's on the 16th. What did we see earlier? The Tower energy. Why is that very significant? Why is this significant energy here? I don't like it. 10 of Wands, heavy responsibility, needing to strategize, or someone could be being very deceitful to you. All right, maybe talking behind your back, saying slanderous things about you. All right, trying to cause some sort of heavy burden. This could be family and or friends as well. Or I feel Spirit is saying they got your back. These are kindred spirits here. They're watching this energy coming up. All right. So notice how Mercury at this time is in Capricorn. Here's the opposing energy of Capricorn, which is Cancer. Here you're celebrating where Mercury and Capricorn earlier were at its, right? We saw, what was it? The Devil card with Capricorn's energy. And we saw the Lovers card with Mercury's energy. All right, so the Lovers, and let me just explain it. Let me find those two cards again. This is what I'm seeing. It's just a prediction, guys. Okay. Where is it? I'm surprised I haven't seen the High Priestess just yet come out. Alright, so here we go. There's the Devil card. 16th, very significant as well. Alright. I said something about Mercury and Capricorn with this overall energy here. Alright. Again, addictions, unhealthy attachments. Here we have the energy of true love. Alright, Mercury and Capricorn. Mercury in Cancer is the opposing energy. So whatever this deception is here, whatever this trickery is, whatever this, you know, whatever strategic person is trying to bring in some sort of heavy burden, I feel like your spirit guides are all over it. All right, I'm going to leave those two there. Okay. You could be receiving communication from a mother figure about a father figure. All right, as Cancer is the mother and Saturn is the representation of the father figure. Remember, Cancer is the ruler of, or ruled by the moon, which we saw as well. Any other messages? Any other important dates during Sagittarius season? The 12th could be very significant as well, as we have the new moon in Sagittarius happening here. All right. Yeah, the moon in Cancer, very significant. That doesn't happen. Oh, there's a full moon in Cancer this month. Yeah. And that happens on a Tuesday, which is Mars's day, and that is on the 26th. That's already in Capricorn season, though. So we said something about winter solstice. The 21st is when the moon was in Taurus, right? Now when the moon heads into Cancer, there's going to be a full moon there. Maybe something's being offered to you. Maybe you felt like you lost out on an opportunity, but Spirits is coming in. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Look at this. All right. Whatever deception is happening here. All right. Whatever heavy burden, deception, and the envious energy that's been happening here. You're being protected. All right. By kindred spirits. Here's the Three of Cups. And by the moon in Cancer, something here is like a personal issue is going to be solved for you. All right. Here you have the energy of the Three of Cups, and you're going to feel like you lost out on an opportunity, but all you have to do is turn around, and there's that Ace of Cups. Okay. So, again, here it is, the Three of Cups. Look how you're looking down at those three. You're not noticing what's right behind you. And this is an offer from the divine. All right. Being offered an opportunity from Spirit. Okay. All right. Any other messages? I think Spirit is trying to tell you with the Page of Pentacles and the Emperor card is like you have to continue to study. All right, you have to continue to be studious in whatever it is that you're working on to build this enterprise. It's very important. You're meant to move forward with something here. Yeah, you're meant to continue taking action here with the Knight of Wands. All right, anything else? Page of Wands. Remain like passionate, all right, about whatever it is that you're working on here. It requires for you to be very courageous at this time, especially when that Tower hits. I'm telling you, the 16th is very significant. That Saturday is very significant. The moon is in Aquarius. All right. Now, again, if this has a lot to do with your Scorpio placement and wherever that falls for you, again, I'm in Aquarius. Scorpio is my 10th house, having to do with my divine life purpose. But if I'm looking at the overall energy, right, when the moon is in Aquarius, it's going to be squared over to my my 10th house energy, right, my Scorpio energy. So there could be a specific unexpected change there, right? And again, we saw employment change earlier that came out on this card here. All right, so I don't know what this is. Virgo, very significant. All right, the last quarter moon in Virgo. Attending to the details is very significant with the last quarter moon that we just experienced. All right. Attending to the details is very significant. Slow and steady wins the race. Stand your ground. Ooh, Six of Wands. Whatever this is huge for you. You're going to be in the public eye. Two of Swords. I mean, the Two of Cups is what we started off with. Venus in Cancer. Again, the divine feminine and masculine energies. I said it from the very beginning. seeing Saturn and Leo and Mars and Pisces. And I just saw all three deacons for Leo energy. The first one that I saw was the Seven of Wands, which is Mars and Leo, asking you to stand your ground. And then I saw here the Six of Wands, which is Jupiter and Leo's energy. You having some sort of victory, right? Which is what this card was saying earlier here. Yeah, the Oleander card was saying a victory. Number 32, number 6, right? Put those through, 32 is 5. All right, so this could be some sort of change coming in for you. That's going to be victorious. All right, but again, I'm seeing Saturn and Leo here, which is the first deacon. So it came out 3, 2, 1. Going backwards with something. Needing to rest and rejuvenate. Taking a step back. Hangman energy. Taking a step back. 3, 2, 1. Right? I said I saw the third deacon, the second deacon, and the first deacon. Because what's coming in is this. Pisces and Cancer. It's like the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. Something's meant for you to have. Alright, something is going to be difficult within the last 2 deacons here of Sag season. Alright, and it's asking you to take a step back. Gain a new perspective on something. You're meant to have this turned around with Neptune being direct, right? This is Neptune in Pisces. When it's in this form here, it's saying you tuned into the energy of your subconscious. But what if it was this way? And you were seeing things as reality and being enlightened in your crown chakra, right? That full moon in Cancer is going to be very significant. That's going to start off a new cardinal moon cycle as well. All right. I don't know why this is very significant, but it is, because I'm feeling it. Cancer energy real heavy at the end of the reading there. What is that all about? Let's ask. Wisdom of the Oracle. Serendipity down at the bottom of the deck. Split. New life. Wow. Birthing of new ideas. Life renewing itself. Growth opportunities. A breath of fresh air. The awareness of synchronicities. Luck and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols. Magical alignment of events. Opportunities aligned with readiness. Okay. I said this mutable moon cycle was that nothing was yet set in stone. Things were going to be able to change. Lots of major changes coming in for us to get ready for this cardinal energy coming up. All right. Aquarius season could be very significant as well. Once we get through this mutable energy, we step into that cardinal energy, Capricorn season. All right. It's very significant. Being analytical and logical, master healer, bringing in abundance, strategy, focused wisdom, and calculated action. What's the number there? 44. Master number 44 could be significant. Look it up on Google. Wow. Turning imagination into manifestation, creativity, illusions, and creating thoughts. Creating prosperity, power of alignment of imagery and feelings. This is about you utilizing Neptune direct, where you are imagining things and bringing them into reality. Manifestation. All right. Notice how this person is connected directly to the moon. You need to be connected directly to the energy of your intuition, but you also need to remain balanced as well. Utilizing the energy of your consciousness, maybe to base your decisions, not just through the energy of your subconscious. Okay? Use the overall subconscious for your overall emotional. Use your consciousness for the energy of you basing your decisions. It's kind of what it's given. Alright, flexible and mending. It says being adaptable without compromising what's most important. Teachability and open-minded. Making amends, releasing resentments, healing after arguments, forgiveness and unwanted burdens. Alright, we saw the 10 of Wands, which is all about releasing burdens. Interesting. Temporary non-action, allowing dreams to arise, Rest, rejuvenation, and renewal. If it comes out one more time, rest it up right now. All right, because what's meant to come in is a soulmate. Harmonious partnerships, love, friendship, compassion, evolving and transforming a relationship, fostering personal growth. This could be your spiritual relationship. All right, and I'm going to pull from the last deck I have here. And this is my Psychic Tarot. What's very significant at this time. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune, Destiny, Shadow, the energy of the moon, partnerships and alliances, and conflict and defeat. This is the energy of, again, the Five of Swords, someone trying to win at all costs. As long as you're in this energy here, you're fine. All right, this is you being in a partnership with the Divine Feminine. All right, and whatever energy is creating the conflict and the energy of defeat, I feel like that's going to be balanced, and you're still going to be able to step into whatever your wish fulfillment is, which is the spiritual union. And here's the energy of the Eight of Wands again. It's accelerated motion, you moving forward. All right, and being able to receive these important messages that are meant to come through. I was seeing material harvest. That was the cornucopia that we saw earlier. These are your wishes being fulfilled. All right. That is pretty much the Nine of Pentacles, which is Venus in Virgo. All right, I love you guys. I'm leaving the reading there.